Welcome in this Tuesday edition, Blue Sky Live. Here with you this morning, Chase Parham, Neal, McCready, Clark Ford Studio. Lane Kiffin spoke yesterday. We will review some of that. Thought it was pretty informative, Lane Kiffin, for the most part, yesterday. You got what he said, what he meant. Got quick hits up. Not a very punctual Lane Kiffin yesterday, but he did speak eventually.
About an hour and 10 minutes late.
I think it was an hour and 14 minutes. Yeah,
that's a record.
That was the best that I could come up with from how long it took. I think it was an hour and 14
That's
minutes.
a record, right? I mean, Houston was typically 45 minutes late.
Now, he was 45 minutes late routinely, where you knew not even to worry about getting in this rhythm.
If they told you interviews were at 11:30, you showed up at 12:15.
Yes.
Hugh was sometimes pretty late, but usually fairly punctual. Matt Luke was very considerate.
Matt's considerate.
I mean, just a phenomenal person.
Yes. Football coaching typically is not about how good of a person you are.
I was this close to sending Kyle the text that said, when you said 12:05, did you mean 12:05 today?
Mountain? Like,
yeah, I mean,
what was the...
I probably will ask the next time that we're told. I'll say, can you specify which time zone that is, what day we're talking about?
Well, I mean, in all honesty, you and I were having a debate, hoping that nothing had happened, that there had not been an injury or something that was preventing the media festivities. I mean, some places do a luncheon. We really would have been waiting after the luncheon. We don't do a luncheon.
No. Thank God.
They used to offer food, and you could go over to the Manning Center after or something. I don't think I ever did it, but you could do that.
Yeah, that was never mine.
Well, this version of you probably would. I mean, like I said, man about town. You're out and about and eating, reviewing restaurants. You're going to start a blog. You and Vitter are going to test some oyster po' boys.
I should go down and see Jeffrey.
I think he's adjuncting at Tulane or something. Yeah, I think that's what he's doing.
I'm sure he'd love to see me walk in.
In his transition lenses.
Yeah.
He royally pissed people off in a pro-am one time, hitting into the next group in golf. Like he just fired. He's a pretty good golfer. You would never expect that. Yeah, he's a pretty decent golfer. You'd have no. Yeah, nobody would predict this, but he's not a bad golfer. I warmed up on the range next to him one day and was like, you know what? Not bad. Can strike it a little bit.
How about that?
Yeah.
I would have never guessed that. Like if you'd given me 1,000 guesses at things Jeffrey Vitter's good at.
He didn't hit the golf ball bad. It was okay.
I would not have said golf.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
He's a good juggler.
Good juggler.
AK used to send me that photo sort of randomly.
I mean, like, even Mike would make fun of it, and he makes fun of nobody. And it was like, I mean, occasionally you get the little...
AK would just randomly send me that photo with no context at all. And I always would just laugh. It made my day.
Yeah, not bad at golf. But yeah, royally just hit into the group in front of him. Just fired away. Just missiles coming down.
That's fantastic. Oh, Grind got his hat.
Got his hat.
Hovey Dry Goods hats. They're really nice.
They are.
Yeah, Levy had one on the other day.
He likes that cowbell hat.
Yeah, but he had a different one. He had a different one on. It was good looking. I mean,
okay.
I have no need for a Mississippi State hat, but if I did, I would get it at Hovey Dry Goods.
You would. All right, got several things. We'll probably just this might feel a little more like a Wednesday show. Just heads up to everybody. Neal's coming off a pretty heavy day. I'm in a weird mindset this morning. We'll see where things go. But first, Blue Sky locations all over the state of Mississippi, including in Oxford. If you have a Blue Sky nearby, probably have a Sweet Daddy's as well. Lunch specials, $5.69, couple sides bread, any size fountain drink. They also can take care of all the catering options for you. And that all the way goes down to what they can do for you for tailgating and more. Look, the catering menu's got a ton of stuff. They got the pit boss that feeds 4 to 6. That's a rack of ribs, pound of pulled pork, pint of barbecue sauce, quart choice of side and buns. Got smoked chopped brisket, smoked pulled pork, got slabs, chicken tender baskets, party wings, sides, potato logs, desserts, peach cobbler, all kind of options there with Sweet Daddies and Blue Sky where available. Please allow 24 hours notice, 601-551-5008, or check out the Blue Sky near you.
Yeah, and we're in the Clark Ford studios. You normally say Clark Ford.
I'm sorry. I didn't trigger. It was like Pavlovian a little bit, isn't
No,
it?
it is. It is.
I didn't hit the word. Neal was looking around like, I'm a dog. I don't know what to do.
Yes.
You didn't say food.
Well, like Gus and Rizzo don't get up until Laura's alarm goes off. And so if it can be 5:58 and nothing's happening, 5:59, even though we're laying there talking, but at 6 when the alarm goes off, they're up.
Mm-hmm.
But without the alarm, they might lay there all day. We're in the Clark Ford studios. Clark Ford's in Amory, Mississippi, 662-257-1900 is the number. Call it. Ask for Corey Clark. Tell Corey what Ford product you're looking for. He'll send you a quote. Within 15 minutes in business hours, it's right to the bottom line. There's no hassle, no haggle. You get your quote, and the rest is up to you. You can shop that quote around. You can do what I've done, what I recommend that you do, and let's hop into a Clark Ford today. 662-257-1900. Guest join on the Campbell Clinic hotline. From fractures and sports injuries to complex spine and limb conditions, the pediatric orthopedic physicians at Campbell Clinic in Oxford are the only specialized pediatric orthopedic team in North Mississippi providing expert care for growing bodies. Visit campbellclinicoxford.com to schedule an appointment or call 901-759-3111.
I apologize for us starting a little late this morning. Traffic is a huge problem, really just in town in general. You don't have to specify beyond that. But if you live anywhere in the vicinity of having to figure out South Lamar, just heads up, you're in for a bit of a mess. Anywhere down there, all the way to Belk. They are widening the lanes or the sidewalk or whatever they are doing right there, and it is it's a mess. I was commiserating with other people experiencing the same and text. I had plenty of look. I was not texting and driving because texting and driving require moving. Hence, was not doing that. Was just there. It was rough. Took me about 28 minutes to get from point A just to Belk because I have a couple options, but you can't take a left at any point on Highway 7 in the mornings. That's not doable because you're playing Frogger at that point. I'd prefer not to play Frogger. And then now Lamar is, starting at 8:30 wouldn't suck. That would be nice because then it lets people kind of get where they're going for a minute. But just a thought or theory out there. I'm just spitballing, if you will, as we're talking.
We can start at 8:30.
I didn't mean us. I meant the construction.
Oh, yeah.
You're going
to make people mad.
Again. No, they'll blame you. It's fine.
That's true.
I heard on that podcast. Well, Neal said.
It's fine. That's par for the course.
It has nothing to do with me. Yeah. What are you talking about?
Chase, he's such a great guy. That Neal, he's a jerk. It's pretty standard. I've almost embraced it at this point.
Oh God! All right, got a couple.
Someone will say, "I saw Neal so and he's a really nice guy," and I'm like, "God, I'm ruining my reputation now."
Well, that's what happens when you get out and about and you're doing your stuff. I forgot to do it yesterday, so let's do it now. Winner of the Real Tree giveaway this week. We have not done that yet. That is one Eddie Britt. So be receiving an email from. I don't know, maybe me, maybe from Real Tree, whoever sends that out. I saw last week's, Corey Franks, last week's winner, got their email. So Eddie Britt, the winner this week. Do it every week. Like I said, we got some good stuff coming there for courtesy of our friends and your friends too. Realtree.com, the best in hunting, outdoor gear, lifestyle gear, all those different options. Then a quick, PSA where I'm promoting myself, but that's fine. A couple different things. I do need to make these a little aware, though. Again, Friday, live podcast, Overby Center on the Ole Miss campus. I am having a one-on-one conversation with Renee Anderson. She is an Ole Miss alum, the executive vice president and chief revenue officer of the NFL, around 11 o'clock. The Overby Center.
Is that today?
No, it's Friday. Friday at 11. It's attached to the School of Journalism, Grove Loop, right there. So free admission. Come in, public. You're all invited. So anybody would like to come and hear her, I would appreciate that. Should have a good time. I talked to her yesterday for a little bit of a pre-interview, go through some topics and whatnot. So She is the highest ranking female at the NFL, and then pretty high up the totem pole there in general. And then my book, Stories from Almost Baseball, book signings, September 23rd, Jackson, Lemuria in the evening, maybe 4:30 to 6. If I'm wrong on that, I'll correct it. That's September 23rd, next Tuesday. Oxford next Friday, 11 to 1, day before Ole Miss LSU, Square Books. And then the following Monday, September 29th, Tupelo, Reed's Gumtree Books there at Reed's. And that is also an early evening show as well. I mean, a book signing as well. Just lining those up here for as we're getting going. Rest in peace to Robert Redford, passing away this morning.
Yeah.
Icon of an actor, 89 years old. What's the first thing that comes to mind for me? It was All the President's Men as I saw it this morning.
The Natural.
Is it The Natural?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A lot of people, Sundance Kid. That was his number one iconic role.
I'm not big on All the President's Men because I think at this point I sort of know that the Watergate story was a fraud.
That's fair.
That I think it's safe to say Woodward was a CIA plant. And so
is that a pretty common thought now?
It's becoming more common.
Okay.
And if you think about it, in that age of journalism, a young guy in his 20s at the Washington Post, essentially on the White House beat, that was absurd. Would never have happened.
Oh, it's true.
Never have happened.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, that was a setup. Who all of a sudden has contacts deep inside the government, deep inside the White House. I mean, come on. Deep inside. You ask me anything today. I'm good.
Wicked, I was laughing because question one for Greeny, how much money does the NFL need? Jeez,
Yeah,
all of it.
That's fair.
All of it. It's
making some money.
Like I said, it's a pretty cool place to be when you probably can call any company in the world and go, hey, what do you think? And they go, yes, be happy to.
Yeah.
How do we make that work?
Well, they're very detail-oriented.
Oh, you had Justin Still in the chat yesterday?
Did.
Hanging out?
Yeah, yeah.
I do really like The Natural.
Yeah.
Has it aged well with you too?
I think you always say this, and I think you're right. I think sometimes you have to suspend disbelief.
Because it's completely.
Yeah. You have to just let it go and go relax for a couple of hours and enjoy a movie.
Okay.
And I think if you do that, that's a pretty good movie. If you're picking it apart from a reality standpoint, well, of course. But we could do that with a lot of movies.
Almost every movie.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a good movie, though.
11/22/63, the book is outstanding. I never watched any of the show, movie, anything television streaming-wise.
No, the book is fantastic to the point where I've thought about reading it again.
The stream was asking. I didn't just make that up for all you podcast people.
No,
I did not have a non sequitur to that point.
Is PCA back? I don't know. So last night, I finished doing the what he said, what he meant right about the time that the Cubs and Pirates started in Pittsburgh. And it had been a day. And I was tired. Laura was tired. And I went into the old studio, the TV room now, and just turned on Cubs Pirates and just kind of chilled for a couple hours and sort of watched the game. It was funny. A Major League Baseball game in Pittsburgh was kind of a perfect palate cleanser.
Oh.
It's kind of calm.
Okay.
I didn't turn the NFL on yesterday. I did not want all that noise. I just kind of watched that for a little while. He looked good, a couple at-bats. I didn't really watch the game closely. It was literally sort of background, had a couple of phone calls, but I was just kind of trying to chill. And it worked because I went to sleep last night a little after 8:30.
You had a day.
I had a day. And I was tired.
People complimenting your suit yesterday, though.
Yeah,
I mean, you were all GQ on the stream yesterday.
Well, I had to leave directly from here to get to the funeral.
Yeah, Big Ben, I mean, I love you and I appreciate you, but we cannot compare The Natural to Rudy. Rudy is a terrible movie.
Yeah, Rudy's awful.
The score is good for Rudy. No, the music's good. That guy did well.
Yeah. Music's good.
But no.
Terrible movie.
And not just because he's in a complete fraud and he was offsides, just in general. But again, I have a cold heart, okay? I don't like Field of Dreams. Like, I think it's syrupy, saccharine nonsense. outside of the one scene at the end that gets me, even though it's saccharine too.
The scene at the end now changes the whole deal because you're like, whoa.
It doesn't fix the previous 90 minutes.
Well, that's true.
It's a great scene. No, phenomenal scene. But come on.
I don't really like Field of Dreams as opposed to Bull Durham. That I'll if I can have the busiest day planned, and I turn on the TV and Bull Durham is like 22 minutes in. I'm like, well, damn it, there goes my next hour and 40 because I'm here.
Did you see what Bill Simmons, for some of the Kevin Costner fans? I know it's not your number one. It's not For Love of the Game, even though they have done For Love of the Game. Bill Simmons' rewatchables this week is Tin Cup. So Kevin Costner's golf movie is is the rewatchables this week. Jackson, you're probably not wrong, but because it's kind of in that same vein. I like The Sandlot though. That's one where I let the nostalgia just pour over me, and it's okay.
Same.
I'm fine.
Same.
I know the dog and the whole deal and whatnot, but it's that, and then it's the fact that when they do the bio at the end, every kid in random neighborhood was successful in some capacity. It had a hell of a hit rate there on that.
Nobody.
We had some inventors. We had a major league player. They all lived in this little cul-de-sac.
Nobody died of a drug overdose.
Yeah, no.
Nobody went to
we're
prison.
Golden.
Yeah.
I mean, the pitcher is like, oh, he just made AAA. It's like, well, goddamn, you didn't make it then, did you? Okay. I mean, Sandlot is a kid's movie, but it hits some heartstrings for the older person.
Sure. It reminds you of your childhood. It reminds me of my childhood.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I grew up in a neighborhood mostly full of boys. And we would play from basically dawn to dusk in the summer.
Yeah, I don't mind just simple, cute movies like that. They're mentioning Little Giants, The Rookie. Yeah, I mean, I am perfectly great with a movie who just tries to be what it is. Like, no, you're not Citizen Kane. Let's just go have a good hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes, and let's move on.
Yeah.
Not everything has to be a think piece.
It's like when people get upset at the Hangover movies.
I mean, what did you expect?
I'm like, well, it's perfect.
The first one is so good.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Eric says because kids don't do that anymore. They don't have pickup baseball games and empty lots.
Well, no, now somebody would go call the cops on them. They would.
Trespassing. Was there a direct-to-stream Sandlot 2?
I don't know.
You're losing me there.
Well, you get too into the woods in pop culture, and I get lost.
It is Ginger's right. The 4th of July fireworks baseball scene is just like all the nostalgia poured right. I mean, just right in the vein.
Yeah.
The music's perfect and the fireworks and you're having the barbecue. And I mean, it is Americana made over in every way.
Yeah. I mean, if you could have that era back, you'd probably take it.
Simple time in a lot of ways.
A lot of ways.
Complicated time in a lot of ways.
Sure, but 4th of July and fireworks and the kids playing baseball and who wouldn't be for it?
That's still 4th of July is in a lot of reasons. I think it's still. I mean, Christmas is obvious in number one, but 4th of July might be like my number two, where like I do kind of have a bit of a kind of emotional moment if kids are all out and hanging out and like you get that sort of deal. I do think that might be my number two.
Sure,
that's that. Because the no brainers are Christmas and Halloween and whatnot, but 4th of July,
yeah. Halloween's a Friday night this year.
Is it?
Yeah. Day before the South Carolina game here.
Oh well, because it was going to be a large day there at one point.
It was
going to be a complicated day.
It was going to be a late night.
It was.
Can you imagine if that had been the case? I would still be sitting here in like purgatory.
You would still be over there.
I don't know what I'd be doing. I guess I'd just be doing podcasts
for another 6 weeks almost.
Yeah.
Well, 6 weeks. Wow. No, Mighty Ducks is great. No issue with Mighty Ducks at all. Mighty Ducks even holds up in the bad sequels. Like, they're watchable. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't remember Big Green Machine. Grind says that's a goat of a kid sport movie. I don't. I can see it like in over here, but
I can't.
Oh yeah, today is 100 days from Christmas.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, you better get stuff out.
Don't say it. Don't tease.
Oh, it's got the kid from the Sandlot in it. Yeah, that's right. The catcher.
Oh.
The Big Green. The antics of a soccer team, misfits, kind of. It's just taken to soccer. That's right.
Bad News Bears. Bad News Bears is, that movie stands the test of time. It's actually really good.
It is good.
A little deeper than you think it is, actually. There's some stuff in Bad News Bears that as you get older, you're like, oh.
The next one, Halloween, most overrated holiday.
Nah.
No, because I think it's properly rated.
Yeah.
Like, what are we?
It is what it is.
Like,
it's a fun holiday.
It's an excuse to go ahead and get all the fall stuff out, too. Like, you kind of interchange them a little bit to be able to transition. I mean, there's some people that's had the pumpkin spice candles out for 6 weeks now, but, like, you get the get the deal. And
Laura's already broken out the pumpkin candle and the pumpkin spice stuff for her coffee. And I'm like, it's 97 degrees outside. What are we doing? But
can I counter? You always say drink what you like.
Oh,
so
sure.
at the end of the day,
no,
if you want it 365,
if it makes you happy
on June 10th, if I go, you know what I'm doing? I'm making some peppermint hot chocolate today. Yeah. I mean, whatever,
whatever
makes you happy.
I mean, I'm kind of live and let live more than people think. I walked in the other day and the house smelled like pumpkin, and I was like, what are we? Okay.
No, G-Man, that is the Bad News Bears version. He goes, the Walter Matthau version. No, that is the only version. No,
No,
people.
No, it's really
We're
good.
talking about Walter Matthau. That is it.
He's phenomenal.
Yeah. Don't.
He's amazing in that movie. Should have won an award. I mean, he plays a very complex character in that movie.
He does. Knox says, my kid makes us get all the fall stuff out already. It's getting fall-like here, though. No, I have chili in the summer. Yeah, I'll still have chili in the summer. Yeah.
I love chili. I don't know that I ever make it in the summer, though.
Why?
I don't know. I always make it. So that's sort of a Halloween thing. We'll have chili on Halloween.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we've become soups have become the Halloween thing because we typically have some people over, and there's so many people in the neighborhood. People are just stopping by all the time, and you make 2 or 3 soups and appetizers and stuff.
Halloween's a good holiday. When the kids were little, that was fun.
I don't even know that Carly-Ann really did a lot of trick-or-treating last year. She mostly just wanted to kind of see people and hang out, and it wasn't like I'm going to go hit up every house for the chocolate bar. So.
We'll have to do that. We'll do that show sometime in October.
Not yet.
We'll piss some people off, and we'll get made fun of on other podcasts, and I'll just show you the numbers. I just show you the numbers.
Well, I told you I had somebody we kind of work against whatever and goes, I don't understand. And I'm like, I don't know. I'll tell you. Anyway, all right, we will talk probably some sports. I told you it's gonna be kind of a Wednesday show. Our brains are just all over the place. So appreciate the guys in the stream and everybody here with us. I'll catch it up in a second. If we do that, do you struggle with procrastinating? You know, when you put off doing something, it saved you a ton. Used to be a huge procrastinator until I heard about Mint Mobile's best deal of the year that's ending soon. 50% off the unlimited premium wireless for new customers. Stop overspending with big wireless and cut your bill to $15 a month when you switch. Mint Mobile plans come with high-speed data and limited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network. You can use your own phone number on any Mint Mobile plan and bring along all your existing contacts. Don't miss out on 3 months of limited premium wireless from Mint Mobile for $15 a month. It ends September 22nd, so quit stalling and saving when you make the switch. Shop plans at mintmobile.com/MPW. That's mintmobile.com/MPW. Upfront payment $45 required. Limited time new customer offer for first 3 months only.
We're brought to you by Comer Heating and Air, Southern Air Conditioning and Heating, different names, same great people, products, and services. If you live in Oxford, Batesville, Tupelo, or the surrounding area, call Comer 662-801-1777. If you live in Memphis, South Haven, Hernando, those areas, call Southern 662-429-4429. Oxford locals, Ole Miss families, if you need dry cleaning or laundry done right, Lapel's Dry Cleaning has you covered. Proudly serving the Oxford community since 2016, Lapel's takes care of everything from suits and formal dresses to comforters and everyday laundry. Even better, they offer free pickup and delivery to make life easier. Just call 662-638-3149 to be added to their pickup and delivery route, or visit them at 3010 Old Taylor Road, right across from the Mark Condominiums. Mention Rebels 24/7 or MPW Digital for 50% off your first order. Trust Lapels to keep you looking your best. We're presented by ENT Physicians of North Mississippi as the largest private ENT practice in the state. Their goal is simple: delivering fast, expert, and comprehensive care for patients of all ages with ENT, allergy, sinus, dizziness, balance, and voice-related needs, with same-day or next-day appointments with ENT urgent care for that annoying cough or sore throat, in-office CT scans, and same-day allergy testing. Full range of services from hearing aids and custom hearing protection to potential surgical options. ENT Physicians of North Mississippi are committed to removing barriers to care. They now have new locations in New Albany and Starkville, in addition to Tupelo, Corinth, and more. Get more details at entnorthmississippi.com or call 662-844-6513. Are you retiring soon? How long should you wait to take Social Security? What accounts should you pull from first? Are you already retired? Should you consider Roth conversions? These are just some of the questions that can only be answered with a personalized retirement income plan. Andrew Sego Wealth Management specializes in helping folks just like you come up with their retirement game plan. Whether you meet at his office in Collierville or prefer Zoom from anywhere, schedule a free discovery meeting and see what they can do for you. It's rebelsretire.com.
Podcast also brought to you by the firm that is in Oxford. They let them know if you have needs for home insurance, auto insurance, if those prices keep going up, let them help you. Again, they're sponsoring our internship program, taking care of our young people. Appreciate them for that. They're a proud Liberty Mutual and Safeco insurance agency partner that you can take a look at. Founded again by Brian Hayden, an Ole Miss alum. They service the entire Southeastern Conference footprint. Let their team of licensed professionals review your insurance needs and put together coverages that protect you and your family without breaking the bank. You can schedule a consultation, 662-236-1101, or emailing staff@thefirmsouth.com. That's 662-236-1101, staff@thefirmsouth.com. Podcast also brought to you by G&M Pharmacy, 662-236-2222. They deliver locally in the Oxford area and provide MedSync for your prescriptions the same time each month and take care of you. One trip to the pharmacy, one delivery. You have everything you need when you need it with G&M. So again, whether that's Holly Springs or Oxford, 662-236-2222. All right, let's get back in it. No, taco soup and chili are not the same thing. Taco soup has ranch seasoning in it. It has corn in it, which is the big one. I know there's blasphemous people out there that want to put corn or noodles in their chili, but that also makes it not chili.
No, if you put noodles in it, it's spaghetti. Sorry,
noodles in chili is now spaghetti. I mean, it's a travesty, but I don't know that it's spaghetti.
It is in the family of spaghetti at that point.
I mean, Skyline's the most overrated restaurant in the country, right?
Well, at the top of the list. And I love Cincinnati. It's a cool town. I enjoy going there, but the Skyline thing, not in it.
It's onions, cheese, noodles,
and cinnamon.
Oh, it is cinnamon.
Yeah. It's not.
No, it's the equivalent of that bad pizza in St. Louis, the Emos or whatever, with the cracker crust pizza, the cheese it doesn't melt.
It's bad.
Most people in St. Louis don't even like it.
They won't admit it though.
I'm like, come on, do
you really like it? Come on.
I mean, if I offered you that or a really good New York slice, what you doing?
Well, it's like the Chicago deep dish. It's just casserole.
It is a casserole.
It's not a pizza. It's a casserole with some dough in it.
Maybe that should be your punishment if you lose the thing. You have to go to Cincinnati and like have a certain amount of Skyline chili you have to eat before you can leave.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Like 2-way, 3-way, 4-way, 5-way.
Yeah, like one of each.
Yeah.
Or all of them.
But it always starts with the noodles. Ugh.
No, hard pass. Did you ever eat ramen? Do you like? Do you like real ramen?
So there's a place in Oklahoma City that's real ramen, and it's amazing. It's so good. I don't really like the ramen like you heat up in the microwave. It's fine.
On the stove. Come on.
I mean,
sophisticated. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You boil the water, throw it in there, 2 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, it's not terrible.
You can doctor it up if you get some dumplings and stuff and kind of throw it in there and whatnot.
Yeah.
I get I'm doing the thing right now where it's like, if you just add bacon and cheese to it, it's fantastic.
I
It's
mean,
like,
yeah.
We can get there.
I mean, if you take scrambled eggs, which are very healthy, and suddenly throw some cheese and some ham and some bacon.
Yeah, Tupelo, you're making my point. He says Emo's is good. Their salads are great too. You went and had a salad. Thank you.
Yeah.
Case closed. I rest, Your Honor. No. It's a bad pizza. What is your city's pizza? Oh, well, see, we use this cracker crust and we don't melt our cheese. Huh?
I mean, just put some saltines on a baking sheet and throw some cheese on it and throw it in the oven.
I think that's it. It's like when you're just sitting at home and you need a snack and you go, "What's in the cupboard?" And here's what I pull out, and I somehow make a concoction out of it. It's kind of like people make the nachos and you just put the cheese out there or the chips out there and put them in the broiler for 2 minutes and just melt some stuff together. I mean, it's nachos. It's fine.
You know the queso at Chicory?
I haven't had this. No.
Okay. Get a couple things of the queso at Chicory.
Okay.
And get like a crock pot. Spray the crock pot with like Pam or whatever, olive oil spray or whatever. Let it warm up in the crock pot nice and slow. Phenomenal.
Really? Okay.
You know what it's really good with? You're going to laugh. Triscuits. Amazing.
That just means it's good with anything.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I mean,
look, man.
It means you don't care about what the vessel is.
Just telling you the deal.
I do think that they're two completely different categories. I had Funky's Pizza on Saturday, but I do think Oxford's the best pizza. I think Ginger's right. It's the bacon jam pizza at St. Leo if you add pepperoni to it. Or Italian sausage, either one.
Very good.
That I think that's the best slice in town. If you're talking about one specific.
You're going to piss Lee off.
No, it's fine. He'll be all right. He's fine. He'll be all right. I think he would not argue that those are not exactly in the same, like that's not the same thing. Yes, Triscuits are cardboard. That's I mean.
You people are entitled to your opinions.
You want to talk football? No, not really.
Not really, but I will. That's what we get paid to do. I mean, if you're asking, what do I want to do here on this Tuesday? No.
There'll be one guy on the board go, well, I listened to y'all for the first time today. It's like, well, it's your fault. I don't want to tell you. Sorry. This wasn't for you. This was one for us and our people, and this was not for you. So, and for the love of God, don't come back tomorrow, because if this is today's episode, I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. Was Lane talking about anybody specific when he mentioned 5-star syndrome yesterday? Because
I think so.
He got a window where he could have just simply been very complimentary of Tulane and John Sumrall, because he very much appreciates the way John Sumrall's staff coaches defense and tackling. He has mentioned that two days in a row.
Don't forget where this originated, this respect for John. And it's legitimate, by the way. It's very legitimate. I think Lane is a John Sumrall fan. But it originated in 2022 when Ole Miss opened the season at home against Troy. It was John's first game as the Troy head coach. Ole Miss won 28-10, I think, was the score. And after the game, the late Monty Kiffin, Lane's dad, legendary NFL defensive coach, was so impressed with the way Troy played defense that he went to the Troy locker room to seek out John Sumrall after the game. And according to the story, Monty never told Lane that he went and did that. But subsequently, at a later date, I assume on the road recruiting or at a convention or something, John
told Ryan Lane,
who was a giant Monty Kiffin fan, told Lane what it meant to him that that Monty had come and talked to him like that. And Lane, who's an offensive guy, obviously, but who grew up. I mean, I wrote about this a little bit in what he said, what he meant. It's always a funny thing to me about Kiffin. People who aren't around him ever, they really want him to be this happy-go-lucky California kid. Yeah. He grew up in a house with an NFL defensive coordinator who was known for his team's physicality. Lane's kind of old school. I hate to break it to people. The personality that you think is not existent. It's not him at all.
No, he started coaching offense because he was like trying to learn how to beat his dad's defense. Like it was the counter of what his dad did every day.
Yeah. And his brother's a big defensive guy. I mean, he has a tremendous respect for hard-nosed, technically sound defensive football.
Ole Miss led the SEC in rushing his first 2 seasons. Nobody ever mentions that.
He likes to run the ball. He's kind of old school when it comes to football. And anyway,
he complimented Kewan Lacey's day, which was not a flashy day on Saturday.
It made me actually feel like I actually knew something. I was watching as that game went on, and I heard some people going, "Man, Lacey's having a bad day," and I was like, "No, he's not. Not at all. He's actually having a really solid day. He's having a blue-collar workman-like day."
Caught 4 balls for some yards, 4 targets.
Because Arkansas went into that, and you can see it. Arkansas went into that going, if Chambliss plays, I do it all the time. If Chambliss plays, we are not letting you run the ball down our throats.
Yeah.
Just not going to do it.
If he throws it and beats us, then so be it.
If he beats us with his arm, then so be it. But you are not going to just move the clock and run the ball down our throats the whole game. We're not going to allow it. That was their strategy. Now, you can argue that it was flawed or whatever. What you can't argue is that was their strategy, and they never really backed off of it.
Look, we've seen a lot of backs sort of cower when it came to pass blocking and stepping up, and he got all up in there in the A gap and the B gap and catching those dudes coming into the backfield. I mean, he was really impressive from a pass blocking standpoint on Saturday. I mean,
yeah. If that was the running back room from a year ago, Arkansas wins.
Yeah,
they win. No, they win.
Yeah,
because they would have sacked Chambliss a few times,
and
they would have won the game. There was no margin for error offensively. I mean, you have to understand that, right? And so they would have absolutely lost the game last year with that running back room, including Parrish.
Yeah, he wasn't a great pass blocker.
Parrish was a willing blocker, but he wasn't as good as Lacey. And the rest of the room, at the risk of bringing up a very sore subject, was god-awful and sometimes unwilling blockers.
I didn't see this. Dorsett Genty had a rough time with the blocking last night. NFL stepping up in the hole was better show up.
Those are big boys. Do I think it was pointed at anyone? Probably. Am I willing to say it out loud? No, because I have no proof whatsoever that I would be right.
But it was on his mind.
Something was.
Because you easily didn't have to go there.
And there aren't that many 5-stars on the team. Couple. Yeah, I think there's
and it didn't have to be literal 5-star, obviously, but just blue chip.
But yeah, it was pointed. I mean, I have a guess. If you said make one guess, I know immediately the guess that I would make.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. I mean, I get it wasn't at the D1 level, but you could easily see that Trinidad Chambliss had played a lot of football. A lot of poise. He's probably, as much credit as he's getting, and he's getting all the credit and is all deserved, probably not from the focus of simply just handling that moment the way he did. The composure, going through progressions. And like I said, I mentioned this on the postgame show, not just 41 points and 400 total yards between the 353 and the 64, but matching. You've got another offense over here scoring with you and scoring with you and scoring with you, which just dumps up the pressure so much more too.
Yeah.
It's not like you're just blowing them out and throwing it around and it's all carefree. One mistake would have been really critical in this football game.
I mean, Arkansas had, 5 first-half possessions? They missed a field goal and scored 4 touchdowns?
That's correct.
I mean, there's not much margin for error right there. He almost made the mistake on that out route late in the first half. That was close.
In a bad time, too.
Boy. That was a pick six waiting to happen. Just avoided it.
Whew. Yeah.
Yeah, that
wouldn't have been a good moment.
It's like when people are like, he didn't make a single mistake. And I'm like, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Got away with it.
He got away with one.
Yeah, that was the audible. Ooh, not good.
What's wrong?
What do you think's wrong? Well, I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay. I'm lost.
All right, not nothing to do with the podcast.
Oh, sight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, what?
I'm curious.
I'm sorry. I apologize to everybody.
Yeah. You tell me at the front.
I am. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Just trolling. But when you get away with it,
I'm looking for a quote.
Eventually. I mean, it's eventually. Yeah. I mean, so I think the baseball postseason will eventually happen.
It will.
I think the NFL, the NBA season will eventually start. I do. I mean, so why not write about it now?
Yeah. I'm giving you an opportunity to just simply say that we are not going to follow it. But the news of the day is Lane Kiffin was asked about Austin Simmons yesterday. Quote, he's doing good. I would anticipate Austin being fine to play and being our starting quarterback. Okay. Lane did not lie at all last week. We will see. That ankle certainly did not look like a quarterback that was going to be starting on Saturday. But that was his comment.
All right, I'm going to be consistent because I was consistent last week and it bore out. I'm going to say that Lane's telling the truth and that Austin Simmons will be his starting quarterback on Saturday because that's what he said. I'm going to believe him until there's reason not to. He said last week that Austin would be available, and he was.
It's true.
Said he thought he would play, and he did.
It's true.
This feels like it's a little more of a stretch, but I am going to take his word for it. I'm going to be consistent, even if I'm not completely sure that I believe that. He obviously wants John and the people at Tulane, and I don't blame him, to have to prepare for both quarterbacks. John was going to anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, the people that make this, look, Arkansas prepared for both quarterbacks. They had a plan for both guys. I'm not sure what the plan was, but they had a plan. They did not. I know some fans said stuff and stuff, but I think Sam Pittman and that staff knew that both quarterbacks were probably going to play.
Again, there is no availability report this week. It is a non-conference game.
Yeah.
So there will be no news coming out.
No. He'll be on the Wednesday SEC teleconference, and maybe someone will ask. Sometimes people say, why don't y'all ask? It's because there's fatigue in asking.
Yeah, I mean, the relevant
This
thing
story
is
makes no sense at all.
No, it doesn't.
It's absolute drivel. I mean, the quote about the former player.
I didn't look. I didn't.
I made the mistake of scrolling too far. It's just trolling at this point.
Yeah.
Literally trolling us. That's what it is. I'm sure it got tweeted out. Thanks, Chase.
Yeah, sorry. I reacted, so I thought you should react too. It's fine.
I did.
The Lacey conversation can lead us into just quickly. He also complimented the offensive line because they were not bad. They faced a lot of blockers on Saturday.
They
You
played
were
well.
never going to go run for 280 on Saturday. Wasn't a thing.
They played the same 5 guys, right?
The whole time.
The whole game.
Not one single sub.
Yeah, they have found their
73 snaps for all 5 guys.
They have found their guys. And so now the challenge is keeping those 5 guys healthy because an injury or two, and you're going to players that they obviously don't completely trust.
This is just a speculation thing, and he didn't have a bad day. He had a pretty good day in some ways on Saturday, and it affects.
Jason, it's not an inside joke. We can't come out and say specifically what we're talking about. It would just lead to us having a really long day. But in the real moment, there's a frustrating thing that we're dealing with, and we've been dealing with it for a while, and it continues to happen. And frankly, we're not getting the support that we need on it, to be honest. But we really can't dive into details on this. I understand the frustration on your part, but we would be creating a really more difficult day for ourselves if we went into the details here.
Yeah. It moved back the direction a little bit on Saturday. I was looking at the PFF stuff. 2 weeks ago, Perkins covered a lot. Didn't really rush the quarterback a ton 2 weeks ago. Last week, a little more. Could you see a scenario where they're transitioning him back toward just go get the quarterback and get upfield?
A little bit. I mean, that's his impact is in the backfield. I mean, at some point you have to give. We have a tendency because we cover a team or fans because they cheer for a team to go, well, that was a bad strategy. I don't know that it was a bad strategy. Talon Green just beat him some.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Ole Miss failed from the standpoint of they too aggressively rushed upfield, and he was able to most often spin outside. They were very aggressive toward his inside shoulder, and it allowed for a fairly simple spin move with somebody having the athleticism of Talon Green to be able to then convert that into outside runs.
You got to remember, they didn't see him last year. He was hurt. He barely played. He got the injury was re-aggravated in the Ole Miss game, and he didn't return. And so there was kind of the first time to see a quasi-healthy Talon Green. And, he's an incredible athlete, and he made some plays. He makes plays. At the end of the day, it was just one hell of a good SEC football game that came down to a play or two. Yeah. I mean, it was one hell of an SEC football game. Is what it was. Yeah. And so, when you play those games, there are going to be players on both sides of the field who just make plays. And Suntaran Perkins made plays, and Talon Green made plays. You can, you draw it up with X's and O's, but at the end of the day, it does come down to players.
Take our second break. Look at a little NFL stuff probably after the break. Before we do that, I'll tell you about Jackson Graber Group with GMFS Mortgage. John Graber in the Oxford office, local trusted mortgage lender right here in town. Help all home buyers with first home, new construction, refinance. That's an Oxford High and an Ole Miss alum. Local in-house processing, underwriting, servicing, and construction department, all here locally. Don't have to mess with people out of state, region. You get local people to help you that understand your market. Wide range of loan options, including conventional, FHA, VA, USDA, jumbo, and plenty more. Also licensed for those out of state in Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Louisiana, Mississippi, North Carolina, and Tennessee. So if you're buying a home, refinancing, or just have a mortgage question, that's gmfsmortgage.com/JGG 662-762-4502.
Arnett's Fine Jewelry is a fourth-generation jeweler located in the old Lamons Jewelry Building, North Lamar Avenue in Oxford. Pretty much they have everything you're looking for in jewelry. Chase mentioned Christmas, 100 days away. If you're thinking about jewelry as a Christmas gift for someone special in your life, highly recommend that you stop by Arnett's. One of these next couple of weekends, you're coming in town for the Tulane game, for the LSU game, Washington State game in a few weeks. Stop by Arnett's. Make that part of your weekend. You'll be glad that you did. They want to be your jeweler. It's a Wear Red game this week with Tulane coming to town. So head to the College Corner. They got plenty of red polos and tees and quarter zips and whatnot in stock. More than 4,000 square feet of the best Rebel gear in Oxford. Don't fight the traffic on the square or Jackson Avenue. Instead, come to their location at the Oxford Commons, right across from the secret Chick-fil-A. Plenty of parking. Their staff will have you in and out and ready on your way to the Grove in no time. All the brands you're looking for: Nike, Horn Legend, Champion, Antigua, just to name a few. They've also got locations in Ridgeland by Fleet Feet, in Flowwood next to the Half Shell. And as always, you can go to collegecornerstore.com. We're also brought to you by Kaiser Flooring. We're about 2 weeks out from having our flooring replaced upstairs. Kaiser did an amazing job pulling out nasty old carpet, putting in new flooring. Looks fantastic, looks clean, makes everything look bigger, nicer. They can do the same thing for you with certified installers. They are proud to offer a wide range of options, everything from vinyl to laminate to hardwood to heated tile and more. Wherever you're looking for improving your flooring, get in touch with the fine folks at Kaiser in Oxford or Batesville, or check them out online at kaiserflooring.com. When you work with Argent Wealth's 401k advisory services, you gain a valuable advisory team and time-saving resource that will help you develop and maintain a solid strategy for your retirement plan. They're committed to providing you with the personalized attention and involvement that you want and need. Their goal is to help you manage your 401k plan properly and ultimately improve your employees' retirement readiness. It's myargentwealth.com. And we're brought to you by John Edwards, Regency Travel Incorporated in Memphis. John's part of Virtuoso. It's a worldwide network of travel partners that allows him to supply his clients with added values, unique benefits simply not available to other travelers. Get in touch with him. Give him some parameters. Give him a budget. He's going to give you options that you're probably not going to find on your own. 901-494-3387 or jedwards@regencytravel.net.
In the middle of a 4-game homestand right now for Ole Miss football. So get those tailgate packages ready. You're going to be spending a lot of time in the Grove, Circle, wherever you are. Johnson Hill Creamery can help you out. That's johnsonhillcreamery.com. And everything from their largest tailgate package. That's the Lane Train. That's all the spicy feta dip, pepper jelly. You get a couple extra large specialty trays, the artisanal, the charcuterie, the grazing, a couple sandwich trays, assortment of your choice. And then some of their great stuff. Look, they got awesome house mustard. I love house mustard. I put it on almost everything. You get a fruit tray with that cheesecake dip that everybody loves and much more. And you can even order the week of the game there with Johnson Hill Creamery. You can wait a little later, but don't do that. Go ahead. Let them know what you want, and they can help you out. Again, the website, johnsonhillcreamery.com. Peruse all their offerings, whether it's just stuff they have every day during the menu or their catering options. Again, that's johnsonhillcreamery.com. All right. Let's see here. Neal was in bed by 8:30. He missed Baker Mayfield's game-winning drive. He led the Buccaneers down, scoring with, I think, 6 seconds left on the clock to win 20-19 over the Houston Texans last night.
Oh, how about that?
In Houston. And then,
I was too tired. I wasn't going to make it.
And then the L.A. Chargers dispatched of the Vegas Raiders 20-9 last night in the nightcap. But Justin Herbert off to quite the early start for the Chargers.
He's a very good player.
Talent's not an issue.
Jim Harbaugh's a good coach. Say what you will about Jim Harbaugh, the person. Jim Harbaugh, the coach, is a very good one. He's won a national championship. He's taken a team to the Super Bowl, and now he has the Chargers as a legitimate contender.
Brian Kelly apologized yesterday.
He did.
His
his apology was sincere and genuine, and I thought it was well done.
Yeah, I thought the apology was well done because he even went on to sort of explain in hindsight what he emotionally did not say well. And I think you have to understand that. And look, as I was talking about, I tell students this all the time. I was speaking to the Daily Mississippian sports staff last week, and I said, it's so often that a media member or whatnot gets offended by something a coach says. And I said, I get that Kelly won this game, but in general, you forget that you're asking questions of somebody sometimes 5 minutes after professional failure. Mm-hmm. And there's hardly any other profession, maybe no other profession, where that happens to that degree with such regularity. You've got to have the ability to realize it's a person and there's emotion, that when they actually apologize or they show some more forethought beyond that, you take it. Now, sometimes guys are just jackasses.
Yeah. And these are typically very narcissistic people.
Yes. I still think Brian Kelly's a jackass, but his apology was very good yesterday.
Yeah.
Credit to him for that.
And the guy deserved an apology because the guy asked a legitimate question and got jumped.
He admitted that he was frustrated with his own offensive staff for kind of being in their Cheerios after the game and saying, hey, we won the game. Like, at some point, okay, but let's not do this right now. We're all one team. That he came into the press conference and he said he had 2 different sets of coaching staffs. He had a defensive coaching staff that was elated and going crazy, and an offensive one that was very frustrated and kind of not celebrating at all. They couldn't just take the win. And
yeah, professional failure, like you said. These people put a lot of time into these games. I mean, Lane would have been a completely different human being on Saturday night had they not forced a fumble and Arkansas had scored a touchdown with 13 seconds left to win the game. That would have been a very frustrated Lane Kiffin. Would have been a completely different Sam Pittman.
Mm-hmm.
It's an emotional game. And in this league, the margin for error is typically small.
It's an interesting stat. Wicked says 5 FBS schools have started off 3-0 for the last 5 seasons. Georgia, Oklahoma, Penn State, Rutgers, and Ole Miss.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah. I don't necessarily know what to make of it, but I mean, I get Ole Miss has played a relative to SEC schedule soft so far, but at the same time, there's not a lot of there's not a lot of easy outs. I mean, you can still celebrate being 3-0, 2-0. You got 2 league wins. They don't hand those out.
Here's one for you from my friend Gabe DeArmond.
Okay.
Covers Missouri for 24/7 Sports.
PowerMizzou.com.
Says, I expect Missouri to announce its 16th consecutive home sellout soon, meaning for their game this weekend against South Carolina. In the 5 years since Eli Drinkwitz got the job, Mizzou's home attendance has increased by 17.34%, tied with Ole Miss for the largest increase in the SEC.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
2 programs that have had very similar trajectories, incredibly similar trajectories over the same exact time period.
I'm going back to the NFL for a second. I think I get the optics look funny. They've put so many safeguards into Tom Brady not even talking to anybody during the week. I couldn't care less that he was in the booth helping the Raiders last night. There is no advantage, I feel like, from his announcing situation to being in the booth and helping the Raiders. He doesn't even go to meetings. Like, is it stupid? Yeah. Frankly, it hurts his announcing job.
Yeah.
That's the side it hurts because he's so limited.
Yeah.
On what he gets from anybody. Because they have these big production meetings where they give you a lot of inside stuff to use.
And he can't be in those.
He doesn't go to any of them. So, yes, it's a weird look. I don't know what he's doing. That's more the head scratcher to me.
I'm surprised he still wants to do the TV. It seems like he would want to dedicate that time to this venture.
Yeah, he was sitting in the coach's box last night with the headset on.
I mean, he's too competitive of a person to be in TV right now.
His energy is with the Raiders.
Yeah, it's not like, some of these guys get out of coaching and TV is this very refreshing, cleansing, rejuvenating thing because they get to take a break from competing for a moment. Brady does not appear ready for that.
Tupelo makes a good point. And look, I want to make fun of her. And yet when she started explaining some things, I kind of went, I don't know that I have a problem. Did you see this? The Colts owner on Sunday?
Yes, I did.
She has a headset on the field.
She owns the team.
She owns the team. She's not giving advice. She's not talking.
She owns the team.
She's just listening. I don't have an issue here. I really don't. Maybe I'm the weird one, but she explained and she goes, a lot of times football is very complex. When somebody makes a mistake, I don't know for sure it was that person's fault unless I have the headset on. And I go, okay.
Look,
I don't have an issue.
If it's your team,
you can do whatever the hell you want. I'm telling you, I just kind of went, she makes sense. Okay.
I mean, she's not interfering.
Yeah, I mean, Blake says she's trying to learn. Okay, I got
she's
no
not
issue.
talking.
No,
right?
She's not talking.
She's not interfering. She's not going up.
She
to
doesn't
people.
say a word. She just wants to hear what's going on to try to understand it on the field.
I don't have an issue with it. It's her again. It's her team. Literally, it belongs to her.
She owns it.
I mean,
the whole shooting match. The whole deal.
It's like the guy that owns the car in NASCAR. He's on the headset.
Now,
it's his car.
Maybe I would have the headset on upstairs and not on the field.
Maybe she wants to be on the field.
But again, she can go wherever the hell she wants.
I don't know how much clearer I can put this. The team belongs to her.
Yes. She do whatever she wants.
I mean, it's her team. I mean, if she wanted to go play quarterback.
As Knox says, if it's my team, I can wear a helmet on the sidelines if I want.
I mean, I think she could go full gear and no one can really say anything. Now, she can't take the field because she's not on the active roster.
Yes.
And if she suddenly said, hey, I want to be on the active roster,
then we have some questions.
We have a conversation. But anything short of that, I say it's her team.
Is there any impact to the way coaches speak to each other with the owner on the headset?
I mean,
I would love to have that answer.
I mean, maybe. But if so, you mean like their language or something?
I don't know, just in general. I just mean, I don't know. I just, in any situation, hall monitor, boss listening in potentially changes some interactions.
Sure.
I don't even mean it in a negative or a positive way.
Probably not. These guys have done this for so long that they're into a routine. They probably forget she's on there. And maybe they've told her, hey, look, you're going to hear things. This is not romper room.
Yeah, heads up. We're emotional.
Yeah, this is not Mr. Rogers' neighborhood here. This is going to get a little rough.
And she can't get annoyed by anything she hears and take that out on them.
No.
That's the other part of this now. She has to be aware of her surroundings inside doing this.
I would think, but she doesn't appear to be bothered.
They are 2-0.
Well, but she's not interfering.
No,
she's not acting offended. I mean, I'm sure there's some.
Hey, coach, they're leaving the flat. So, I mean, no, we're not.
No, she's trying to educate herself. And it's her team. It is. So if she wants to headset.
This is very, I mean,
Tom Brady's, what's the difference? Tom Brady's in the booth with the headset. It's his team. He owns it.
And she owns a much larger chunk than he does.
I mean, if Mrs. Benson said, I want to stand on the sideline and wear a headset, I guarantee you they'd have let her.
Surprised Mickey doesn't.
But it's not his team.
Not his team.
It's hers.
It's her team. Hey, we did good again. Close game, loss.
Oh,
26-21.
So far, you guys have this thing figured out.
Play some competitive games.
Yeah.
Keep everybody a little engaged.
You're doing good.
Can't wait for the message boards to get mad we lose the close games. It's like, no, guys, this is the goal. No, Stop.
I mean, y'all are checking the boxes right now.
There's a lot of folks that get frustrated, though.
Yeah, it's hard.
A lot of fans go, no, we got to win. Like, even my friends are doing it, going, hey, what's up? I'm like, stop.
Tanking is not for the meek of heart.
Is that a true thing, Doors? Arkansas since 2012 is 17-44 in one-score games.
Something like that. Hasn't won a true road game in like their last 17. Did you see what Yurichek said yesterday at the Little Rock touchdown club?
I saw it and then I didn't hear it. What is it? What did he say?
So he said that Arkansas is clearly positioned to compete for a national championship in basketball and baseball. But he said that in football, you have to have a willingness to go into what he called a third lane. And he said that to this point, they haven't done that and that they are not positioned to compete for a championship in college football. And if they're going to have to figure out what a third lane looks like for them.
How'd they get received in the Little Rock touchdown club room?
Poorly. When you admit out loud that, look, we are an SEC program that is positioned to compete nationally in basketball and baseball, and they absolutely are. They went to the Sweet 16. They were a very, very close to the Elite Eight last year. They were essentially a third-place finish in college baseball. They are very much in contention nationally in those two sports. Undebatable. But to then admit out loud that you're not in football, and you're not because, frankly, the way that requires that you do it is something you don't agree with on a personal level, did not go over well. I mean, he's not wrong. You can't play directly by the book and compete in college football. But the rest of the league's doing it, Hunter. I mean, if you're Sam Pittman, you kind of sit back and go, see, I told you it's not on me. I told you.
Well, look, to some level, Arkansas, even though they have money in this, is dealing with the same thing that a lot of SEC schools are doing right now, is that there's no other league that's deciding to put $4.5 million in baseball on the total money.
Yeah.
And you go, hey, you got another whole entity over here that we are funding at an elite national level.
Yeah.
Beyond everyone else.
And you kind of want to go, is it worth it? Would that money be better spent?
If football had 18 instead of 14 or 22 instead of 20, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm making stuff up. But.
Well, I mean, if we took that $4 million, that would buy some more elite football players. Would that be worth it? Or is the baseball worth that much to you? And so here's the thing, right? We talk about this all the time. In September, it's easy to go, man, take the money from basketball and baseball and put it into football. But in April, when your baseball team's underachieving, now it's emotional. Ask me how I know. I do a podcast. It's called BlueSky Live. And in baseball season, we talk a lot of baseball. And when Ole Miss is not good in baseball,
people are frustrated.
It's kind of emotional. And they want to win in baseball at Arkansas, as evidenced by the facilities. They want to win in basketball at Arkansas, as evidenced by the attendance and all the stuff, and they want to win. But they want to win in football too, and what that means is you've got to go, hey, we're not going to be able to play this thing directly by the book.
Yeah, at first, I'm kind of with Mark. I thought it was Yurichek asking for more money, but then I don't. I didn't. He's done that before with that group, and this was not that yesterday.
No, this was him saying, hey.
He was truth-telling
He was telling the truth, and it was him saying, if we're going to do this, we're going to have to figure out what that looks like, because previously it's been something that he was saying meaning he, has been uncomfortable with.
Yes.
And I think people are like, dude, shut up. Let's figure it out. And figuring it out means coming up with more money to buy football players. It means skirting the rules of
what kind of crowds are they getting at this touchdown club? How many folks are in this?
They kind of get all the hits. I mean, it's pretty full. I mean, in all fairness to them, that whole deal is like a dead thing. It's not dead there. They get one banger after another at the Little Rock Touchdown Club. And their
booker is a beast.
He was sitting behind us in the press box.
The booker for the Little Rock Touchdown Club?
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Why was he at the game?
He goes to all their games.
Oh, he does?
Mm-hmm. He has a radio show or something.
Oh, he does? Mm-hmm. The guy that books for the Little Rock Touchdown Club?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, he's good at his niche.
Bringing in football dudes.
I mean, but Yurichek told the truth yesterday. Now, I would not have said, hey, this is not something I'm personally comfortable with at this point. I mean, my God, what are you doing? But he told the truth.
He want out.
Well, the rumor is he wanted the Texas A&M job badly. And then the rumor is he's trying to put himself in position to get the Oklahoma job.
He would have sucked it up and done the
I think so.
Steer thing.
And he wants the Oklahoma job, supposedly. But now, look, if you're Oklahoma, do you want to hire somebody who's going to come in and say, hey, we want to do this the right way?
What is he saying that there?
Of course, at Oklahoma, they don't really care about basketball and baseball.
It's different.
Not like that.
No, it's different.
I mean, look,
Arkansas is a really complicated fan base when it comes to what we're talking about.
Well, let's just say for kicks and giggles that Ole Miss went 6-6 or 7-5 this year. Okay?
Yeah.
Say they do it a couple years in a row. And at the same time, baseball's kind of getting neglected. There would be people that are like, what are we doing? This football thing's not working. Let's pour the money into baseball. That absolutely would happen. You cannot convince me otherwise.
Yeah.
Because Ole Miss competes at somewhat of a disadvantage in baseball because they don't have quite as much money as three other schools.
That's true.
And $2 million in baseball is a difference maker now.
It goes a long way.
A long way. If you're good, and everybody in the SEC is pretty damn good at evaluating and coaching and development. I mean, there's not a lot of margin for error in the league. I mean, you got Mizzou sucks,
That's it.
and everybody else is kind of in it.
Yeah.
With pretty good people.
Yeah. Kentucky spent $40 million on a stadium. Kentucky.
Yeah, and they've got people on their baseball staff that are good at baseball.
Mm-hmm. All right, final break. In eSpark, the fastest, most reliable fiber internet option available while you're streaming the Rebels or connecting with family and friends. They offer both residential and business packages with speeds up to 2 gigabits. That's up from previously 1 gigabit. To learn more, register for service in eSpark.com. In eSpark, get connected, stay local.
Get the beautiful, healthy smile you deserve at Corinth Dental. Dr. Bubba McQueen, Dr. Jenny Beth Hendrick are devoted to restoring and enhancing the natural beauty of your smile using conservative, state-of-the-art procedures that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. From routine checkups to advanced treatment, including implants and Invisalign, Corinth Dental is here to help you achieve your smile goals. Schedule your appointment today. Take the first step toward a better version of yourself. It's corinthdental.com. We're brought to you by Parish Brewing Company, located in Broussard, Louisiana. Their simple goal is to make awesome craft brewed beer. Last night had been a day. I poured an Oktoberfest from Parish into a glass, sat down, watched the Cubs and the Pirates. It was kind of relaxing. Very soothing, actually. They've got great beer. Wherever you look for beer, look for Parish Brewing Company. You'll be glad you did. I'll have a mailbag to you tomorrow. It's brought to you by Art Hayes of Sotheby's International Realty. Are you thinking of making a move? Put the power of Sotheby's to work for you. As a licensed agent with Sotheby's and a supporter of all things Ole Miss, Art can help you buy or sell in your hometown or anywhere in the world at no charge to you. Seriously, so call and ask Art how. 612-805-5929 or email Art at arthur.hayes@lakesmn.com. And if you're looking for your favorite Ole Miss hat, look no further than Hovey hats. They're high-quality headwear that will have your friends asking you where you got them. Take a look at their collection of Ole Miss hats at Hovey. That's Hovi, drygoods.com. HoviDryGoods.com. Grab your favorite hat. They're made for Rebs by Rebs.
Podcast is brought to you by Horn Legend. HornLegend.com is the website. Got vests over there. Just brought one from McCready. They've got new stuff coming with the Grove Collective in a partnership. You can go ahead and pre-order with that. Also, some remaining Realtree Galaxy options. But look, the polos, the collegiate gear that they have available, it's excellent. You can go ahead and get ready for the rest of the home games this season or road games as well. It's HornLegend.com. Got good selection. Good prints. I like all the printed polos and things. So plenty of things available there. Quarter zips, hoodies, and more. It's HornLegend.com. I didn't realize this.
Doors has an interesting quote here. I'm not pushing back against Doors. I'm just pointing out from their perspective. He said, Arkansas big donors give money to the school, not football. They don't seem to realize football drives enrollment more than anything. Look at Ole Miss and Missouri. Arkansas has had, ask me how I know, like 4 or 5 years in a row where they've broken their enrollment record. They're having massive freshman classes.
It's like so many topics and subjects that we have. There's
so
nothing
nuanced.
that's one thing.
No.
Look, does football help from a marketing and enrollment standpoint? Yes. Because look, Ole Miss and a lot of the SEC schools, they look fun. It's that simple in a lot of ways. They just look fun. And when you win at football, that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
So that plays into it. They've also had a big enrollment increase because they dropped test scores. They've also had, there's a lot of stuff here. The political climate. Now that plays into fun too, comparatively, relatively to whatever. But yeah,
But there aren't thousands of kids coming to a school because they started winning in football. That's not exclusively it.
Yes. It helps with some kids and it helps in the marketability of the school.
Yes.
In spades.
Yes, it might get kids on campus to come visit.
And I think it helps the group of 5 teams when they start winning more than the big schools. Like Lane Kiffin had a very real impact at Florida Atlantic. Mm-hmm. And I think that's even a little different because of just kind of the stature and the setup and the marketing situation with the schools as they are. Third down is pretty important. See this from Michael Bratton a minute ago. Third down offensive national rankings so far this season. There's 134 FBS teams. Is that right? Texas on third down this season, 126 in the country.
Wow.
South Carolina 122, A&M 107. Bottom 3 in the SEC.
Wow.
Arkansas, number 1.
On third down.
Yeah, now they played 2 bad teams and were really good at it on Saturday.
Yeah, they were really good on – what were they Saturday on third down? They were like 8 of 10 or something like that. It was incredible.
7 of 11 maybe.
Something like that, yeah.
I wrote it, but I don't remember.
At one point, they were 5 of 6.
I saw that.
On third down, yeah.
Ole Miss at 25th nationally in third down offensively right now. Missouri at 7, Vandy at 10, Tennessee at 12, Auburn at 17, State at 22, Oklahoma at 37, Alabama 38, Georgia 48, Kentucky 57, LSU 70, Florida 78.
Interesting.
It's only 3 weeks. Sample sizes, competition levels, a lot of stuff that we don't know yet, but still interesting. You didn't catch as much NFL this week. I know.
I did not.
At all. But through 2 weeks, here are your 2-0 teams. Buffalo, they're real.
Yeah.
That's very real.
Yep.
I think they play the Dolphins, so go ahead and give them a win. They'll go to 3-0
They're going to win a lot of games.
Saturday.
I actually feel really good about my Super Bowl pick now. I had Buffalo over Green Bay.
Yeah.
Feel good about it.
1-1 for New England, 0-2 for the Jets, 0-2 for the Dolphins. Jets are better than 0-2.
Yeah.
They're better than 0-2. The Dolphins suck.
They're bad.
Lost to the Patriots.
He's not going to make it long.
He's not.
McDaniel.
Bengals 2-0, but it's Jake Browning, not Joe Burrow moving forward.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
Going to be tough. Ravens at 1-1, Steelers at 1-1, Browns at 0-2. Colts 2-0 and haven't punted. Jacksonville 1-1, Texans 0-2, Tennessee 0-2. Tennessee got popped by the Rams on Sunday.
Jacksonville's not bad. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, they're okay.
Yeah.
Chargers 2-0, Raiders 1-1, Broncos 1-1, Chiefs 0-2. The dynasty feels dead.
They look old.
Philadelphia Eagles 2-0, Commanders 1-1, Cowboys 1-1, Giants losing that overtime game to the Cowboys 0-2.
Yeah.
Scored 37 points.
The Commanders look like they have taken a step back.
And Jaden Daniels is questionable or doubtful on Sunday. He's got a knee issue.
Boy, these quarterbacks are all getting hit.
Yeah, and he's not a big guy.
We talked about this in the college game. It's bleeding up. Offensive line play.
I haven't fact-checked this, but I saw the stat on the internet this morning, so I'm sure it's true. Is Jalen Hurts, and I like Jalen Hurts. I think he's a good quarterback.
Yeah.
The Eagles are 6-0 in his last 6 games, and he's only thrown for more than 155 yards once in the last 6 games.
Well,
that's how they're built.
There was a live mic at the end of that game where one of the Chiefs' defensive linemen was yelling at Hurts, saying, "You've only thrown for 97 yards or something." And Hurts was like, "We're winning the game." But
it's interesting.
No, it's for moving forward. It's interesting. Can they beat one of the explosive teams?
Yeah.
Green Bay.
Packers 2-0, outscoring opponents 54-31 so far.
Mm-hmm.
Vikings 1-1, Lions 1-1. They found themselves a little bit, and the Bears 0-2. McCarthy really struggled on Sunday against the Falcons. Got overwhelmed.
The Lions are a very good 1-1 team.
They are.
Yeah, they lost in Lambeau.
If they stay healthy, I think they're a Super Bowl contender. I like them to be a Super Bowl team.
Yeah, I do too.
Buccaneers 2-0. They're the class of the division in the South. Atlanta's not terrible though. They're 1-1.
Yeah.
Saints and Panthers both suck. They're 0-2.
They're both bad.
49ers 2-0. Cardinals 2-0. Rams 2-0. The Rams are the class of the division. And the Seahawks are 1-1. If Stafford is healthy. He's got a back issue. He's old. He's having to keep it together. But the Rams...
And I do think people are sleeping on the Cardinals a little bit. I actually think they're a little better than they're getting credit for.
I'm holding off on the Cardinals simply because they have played the Saints and the Panthers the first 2 weeks. So I don't know what to make of that. They're playing maybe the 2 worst teams in the league outside of 1 or 2 teams that could be in that realm at this point. But I think the Rams they would need a ton of help, but they're a sneaky NFC championship again kind of team there.
The problem they've got is that there's a real world where you're having to go to Lambeau in January and win a game.
And that's a problem.
Yeah. It's proven to be an issue.
Or Philadelphia.
Them. Yeah.
That's what got them last year. If it's not snowing, the Rams are in the Super Bowl.
Agreed.
But it was.
The odds are it's going to be quite cold and dreary and late January in either Green Bay, Wisconsin, or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Do y'all think the Colts win that division now? It's only 2 weeks. I want to see a little more. I'm not
Yeah,
quite ready to crown Daniel Jones yet. But he's been damn good the first 2 weeks.
What a great story.
It is.
And his teammates love him.
Mm-hmm. Doors Rules said not verified, but one-score games. John L. Smith 1-3, Brett Bielema 8-15, Chad Morris 1-8, Pittman 7-18.
Wow.
I don't like the look of the Texans. Now they've lost to the Bucs, who were good, and they've lost to the Rams, who were good.
Yeah.
So we can overdo that a little bit.
Yeah.
But they don't feel like in a class where you think they're about to go make a run, though.
I haven't watched them, so it's kind of hard for me to comment. But
yeah.
I mean, they've lost to 2 good teams. Had they played the Panthers and Saints, they'd be 2-0. But look, when you finish atop the standings, you play a better schedule.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Through 3 weeks, Ole Miss leads the SEC in explosive plays offensively, meaning 20 yards or more. They're ranked 3rd nationally at this point.
It's what Lane does.
Arkansas tied with Ole Miss, number 1 in the SEC. They have the same number.
I mean, it's what Bobby Petrino does. It's like coaching matters.
A&M number 6, Missouri number 11, Oklahoma 11, Alabama 23, Tennessee 23, Vanderbilt 44, Georgia 66, Kentucky 66, Auburn 77, Florida 77, State 77, South Carolina 87, LSU 92, Texas 92. Offensive numbers are not great there for the Longhorns.
Next week, if we get, by the way, Ole Miss LSU 2:30 as we expected.
Oh yes.
Next week's is an interesting football game.
It is.
LSU is going to beat Southeastern Louisiana, and I suspect Ole Miss is going to beat Tulane. It's going to be an interesting football game on a day full of what could be really interesting football games. Oregon, Penn State next week, I think.
It's a good week.
I mean, some really interesting contest.
Yeah, I was looking for that full slate before we closed and got out of here. Let me find it real quick. Here we go. All right, full slate for next week on TV. Notre Dame and Arkansas, 11 a.m. on ABC. We already knew that. Utah State at Vanderbilt. The Aggies in Nashville, 11:45 SEC Network. Auburn and Texas A&M is 2:30 ESPN next Saturday.
Yeah.
Good game.
Good game.
LSU Ole Miss, ABC, 2:30 next week. Tennessee, Mississippi State, 3:15 SEC Network. That window.
Oh, it's solid.
That's a damn good window right there.
I mean, frankly, man, you could sit at a sports bar and turn some of those on. You're good.
What's CBS show next week? Indiana Northwestern?
I don't know.
What do they got?
God, that was such a bad decision.
UMass and Missouri next week. That's the return trip because Missouri went to UMass last year.
Yep.
Alabama and Georgia, obviously 6:30 on ABC, and then Kentucky and South Carolina, 6:45 SEC Network.
Woof.
They just said, hey, here.
Cole and them are going to be like, this would be a day we can just try something.
Yes.
Because ain't nobody watching. No. I mean, nobody's watching this.
I'm not sure Kentucky fans are watching this.
Well, they're probably not.
They're watching Alabama and Georgia at this point.
They're watching replays of
March Madness.
Old basketball games.
Yeah. So, all right, we will wrap. Appreciate you guys. Talk to you again tomorrow as we move forward with the week. Ole Miss and Tulane, 2:30 Saturday, ESPN. So take care, and we'll talk to you soon.